So Bitcoin just broke out of this beautiful, beautiful falling wedge. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about the next targets for Bitcoin, as well as we're going to be giving you guys an update on the mango trade of the day. So if you want to know more on that, stick around. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. I have Sean next to me. Sean, say hello to everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
All right, so we finally have a breakout. How much is this move already? This is a good 9%, guys.
Where's the excitement, Krisha? Where's that? We got the big move!
I am really excited, but I'm also very sick, guys, today. I think I caught a bug or something. But no, it's a good, almost a 10% move, which is amazing. However, Sean, around three videos ago, you were telling everyone to brace themselves for this sort of move from Bitcoin. Right? Now, I'm just gonna show you guys what he said because you actually were in the flow right there. So check this out, okay? Yeah, like your presence of mind here was commendable. All right, so here it is.
We wicked underneath it, closed above it, and the market said, F that, I'm out of here. Krisha, what if we see another big candle just like this one? I think that's the risk at the moment. I think that's the risk of being too bearish for too long, because the market has had every goddamn reason to go down, and it has not gone down. It has not gone down, which is why, guys, okay, as a community, we need to mentally start getting ready for some upside, okay? You don't put on the trade yet, but you mentally start getting ready. You know why? Because it protects you against being short against a market that does this, right? If you get caught without stops on your leverage trade, or if you get caught under allocated on your spot position and the market just decides to do a big 30% move in your face, it's gonna hurt. So mentally get ready. So when you start seeing the signs, you start allocating back on the right side of the market.
And there you have it, guys. Sean and his moment of wisdom. That was actually you looking at, the forest instead of looking at one tree. Looking at one tree would have been looking at price action in that moment. And that's the thing, guys. We can give you the analysis. Ultimately, it's going to be up to you to take action. And on that note, I actually want to give a huge shout out to Drew from the Mango Seed program. He actually looked at that one little segment and he prepared accordingly. He says, I'm watching for a higher low like Sean recommended. I also made sure I wasn't underweight spot as he mentioned.
Brilliant.
Right? So
Brilliant.
It's always, yeah.
It's the little things that a lot of people, they zoom past the video, looking only for the targets, looking only for the calls, and they miss out on these important fundamental psychological preparations, right? We've been preparing all of you guys in the community for this upside move, so that way if it does come, you're not caught off guard, and you are accordingly preparing with your positioning as well. And hey, props to you, Drew. Props to you. Massive props to you, man. Keeping it mango.
All right, some great stuff. Now let's go ahead and talk about, okay, now we're seeing this move. It's a beautiful, almost a 10% pump, but where to from here for Bitcoin? Sean, targets. And now that's the thing, right? I feel like we've got...
42,000.
All right, Sean, 42K now. And the thing is that he's been harping on about 42K for some time. Just to show you guys, this is Sean's Twitter. He's got a pinned tweet, by the way, right up here. And, check it out. He's like...
Jan 21st. That was only when I tweeted, when I did the analysis. It was December, FYI.
Jan 21st is when he tweeted this and he pinned it. But yeah, he basically highlighted his two targets that he was looking at. And please notice where price was at. Price was at 16.9K at the time of when he posted. And his first target was 24K, which has been met. And the second target, however, was coming in at around $42,000. So Sean,
this guy here on Twitter, we should all follow him. Sean Dexter, it seems like.
So that's target 2. Okay, so 42K is target 2. However, Sean, I know you're looking at 42K. However, that said, while yes, that is target 2, that is a critical target, I do believe that Bitcoin has to clear other levels before we actually get up to target 2 being at 42K. And what I primarily am looking at is honestly, it's the same thing. The weekly cloud, okay? Now, the weekly cloud, of course, has morphed when compared to, well, the chart that Sean posted on Twitter. Of course, he had posted it when Bitcoin was sitting at 16.9K. But now we have new information on this chart, which is, please notice where cloud resistance right now in the weekly time frame is coming in at. It's coming in at 31.3K. All right, so that is one of the first targets I'm going to be looking at, 31.3K. And only if we can actually clear out 31.3K, all right, I'm looking for a close over that region. All right, it's only when we start doing that will I look for further upside from Bitcoin. Okay, that's when I'll start looking at that 40K target, because I believe the top of the cloud lines up with, around $39,000. Right, so it's going to be an entire target zone. Quite honestly, Sean, I do believe it's going to be something like this. We're going to have an entire range as far as that target is concerned. It's going to go in from 39K going all the way up to around 42.2K. But that is going to be the target range. All right, and what is that upside like? Okay, so from where price is at right now to target 1, that's a good another 8%, not too much. Now we're spoiled with this most recent move, but then to target 2, the upper threshold at 42.2K, that's still going to be another 45% to the upside. Okay, so this is the current prevalent range that we're looking at for Bitcoin. But now, Sean, this I think is a good segue now that they have targets.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think we go up in a straight line, or do you think Bitcoin comes down again after we take out target 1? Okay, so target 1 around 31,000, 32,000. Over there, does Bitcoin come in back into this current range, the 20K range? Okay, or do you think we break into the cloud? And then follow-up question for you, if we do break into the cloud, do we go up to 42K immediately, or do we see downside within the cloud? Because the cloud to me is indicating that we could potentially see a revisit of 27K even after we break past 30K.
Now, honestly, my thoughts on that would be, that would be the healthier picture. I feel like at that point, Bitcoin would be setting up for a much more grand bull run, as opposed to us getting up in one fell swoop. But at this point, honestly, I don't have an opinion on that. We're just, for me, I like looking at price the way it's moving right now and assessing things in the moment. If price does, so I'm looking at this entire zone, right, that you've marked out. And historically, if I'm just looking at price action in that zone historically, it's been a volatile zone for Bitcoin. Okay, so as far as pullbacks are concerned, we could get a pullback, but not before a volatile move actually comes in. So I won't be surprised, quite honestly, if we actually break the cloud. Okay, maybe we see a minor retest on the region, on the bottom of the cloud, but then we go up. Okay, at the very least, the first bottom threshold coming in at 39K, and then see our volatile pullback, right? So I won't be surprised if we see something like that, but I'll be looking for that volatility to step in on this range, just because of how Bitcoin has performed in that range historically. All right, so that's what I personally would be looking for. As far as Bitcoin going up in one candle, all the way up to $42,000, I don't know. I don't think so.
You want it, but
I mean, of course, we all want it. We all want Bitcoin to just go up in one weekly candle, but no, I don't think it will. I think it'll play out over a month, maybe 2 months. But I mean, so far it's looking good. These are the two targets. Now, Sean, I think this is a great segue. It's bullish. Everything is looking bullish right now. I think this is a great segue into, well, the trade of the day, the mango trade of the day. So let's go ahead and give you guys a quick recap on what it is that we were looking at, right? For that, I'm going to take you guys on over to the mango dashboard. And now so far, by the way, guys, the mango dashboard, we're long on the 4-hour time frame, 12-hour time frame, daily time frame. We are seeing beautiful returns on all 3 time frames. However, please notice volatility flashing those high red numbers, telling us that, hey, we could see a pullback here for the next bid. So now I'm going to get on over to the Bitcoin chart, okay, on the Mango dashboard. Now, Sean, our previous Bitcoin trade was primarily hinged on the lower high being taken out, coming in at 27.4K. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line right there, 27.4K, right? As well as it was hinged on the Ichimoku. So what we were looking for was for price to take out the lower high, right, which came in right here. So take out the lower high and then give the Tenkin a retest, and that was going to be the bid opportunity. correct?
Exactly. So the lower high getting taken out was the trigger. Okay, we rediscussed this yesterday, and hey, a few hours after the video, we took out that lower high, right? And you can see how the market respected that, guys. The trigger is often usually also the trigger for a lot of breakout traders who enter the trade saying, you know what, I don't care if the market comes back down. A good trend trader is going to get into the trade because he's like, I know this market could come back down over here, but my trigger has triggered, I'm getting in. Okay. However, if you want to bid the higher low, a trend trader is going to wait for the retest of a certain level that he's going to be hunting for as the higher low. Over here, we are hunting for the Tenkin to be the higher low, right? Wherever the Tenkin is, by the time price comes down, you can see the Tenkin is shooting up, right? In fact, it could shoot up much further. And this brings us perfectly to what Julian said on the Discord chat, because he illustrated the trade setup perfectly right over here for you guys to see. So he first says, I wonder if the high low on the Tenkin in Sean Dexter's Mango trade setup will end up being a test of the bullish TK cross above the cloud in a few days. And he depicted it here in this image, essentially showing that, hey, the Tenkin is going to shoot up over here to the top of the cloud, the Kijun as well, but the Tenkin crossing above the red Kijun as well as living above the cloud. Then we get the retest, guys, and you look to bid that. That would actually be beautiful retest trade. You know why, guys? Because now suddenly your invalidation as well becomes very easy. At the moment the invalidation is not really easy, right? So let's say the Tenkin at the moment, guys, is sitting at around 26,944. Okay, the retest of the Tenkin is your bid, yes, but your invalidation is not your Tenkin. Your invalidation currently, guys, is over here. These lows over here, candle closes underneath over there, right? So this is why we tell you, keep up to date with this dynamic trade, because as price unfolds, the invalidations and the entries will be changing as well. So make sure you guys follow along with this trade, and hey, yeah.
Exactly, guys. So don't forget to hit the subscribe and that bell icon. That way you are notified every time we're out with another update on this trade. Okay, if there's any changes, you'll be the first to know. So now with this, guys, this is all we have for you for today. Bitcoin looking friggin' bullish, and we'll see you guys in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.
Ciao.